Welcome to the Boundless Bible. My name is David Shapiro.
Hey, I'm Javi Marquez.
And I'm Jason Holloway. No jingle today.
No?
Just a... Javi was so excited for the jingle.
Oh, man.
But no jingle today, guys. Quick questions with David. It is Monday morning, and we are excited to hear what you got for us today. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. When
right.
did God meet you right where you are? And I'll actually start with this one. So
Yeah.
I remember it was probably about 6 or 7 years ago. I had sustained a pretty gruesome injury to my right bicep. I tore it off. And when I was with the doctors said, hey, you're going to lose a lot of strength with your arm. And they were telling me all the limitations I'm going to have at that point. And before that, everything in my life was physical. I had always done physical labor as work. I was a professional fighter. I was in the military.
Yeah.
So I actually equated my entire self-worth with my physicality.
Yeah.
And then to be told that one half of your arm is not going to be working well, that was the moment at which I kind of shut down. And I thought, man, this is the worst news I could have possibly ever gotten. And I think that God met me at that moment right where I was and really put that this is not who you are. Who you are is my child. And I really started to focus on his word and just, it was just a beautiful moment where God met me right where I was, where I needed him at that very moment and brought me out of a pretty dark place pretty quickly. I have to give it to him. He brought me out of that pretty quickly and performed miracles because I've lost almost nothing years later as far as strength in my arm.
No way.
So it was just a beautiful moment. So thank you,
great.
God.
I beat you in arm wrestling the other day, man.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I don't think if we both arm wrestled him, we would win. You're up, Hop.
For me, God meets me when I pray for people. I really feel when I'm really being intentional and really seeking God in prayer and praying for others, I really feel like he meets me there. He meets me there in a sense of giving me the words, giving me the strength, giving me the push to actually be there for others. And I really feel that he's like right next to me. And he's able to really calm my mind, really calm my heart, and know that it's not about me, it's about him. And with that, gives me peace because now that pressure of going, I need to show up for this person, I need to provide, I need to give them the answer and I don't have one. They're not asking for me. They're not asking for my wisdom. They're asking for God's wisdom, and I'm able to meet that there. I'm able to be a vessel for God.
Yeah,
I think
you pray really well.
I was going to say, I think that's a great answer because I could see that without you having to say that. And
wow.
I appreciate that about you.
Jason.
Look, for me, God knows I need him a lot, so he meets me often. But I think one of the most interesting times he's met me is in this podcast. I mean, you guys approached me at one point and said, hey, let's do this. And my immediate reaction was absolutely not. That's not going to happen. And within the same second I had said that, I remembered that I had been praying for weeks on end, use me, Lord, use me, Lord, use me, Lord, because we were singing that song in church a lot at that period in time. And it hit me. And I realized that this was the answer to the prayer of how will you use me? And within the same 5 seconds that I said no, I said yes with a big cautionary face, I'm sure. But I said yes, and that's a time that God met me there, and I will always be appreciative of that moment.
I'll be honest, it's kind of hard to say no to David.
Also true.
True. I'm just saying that.
I'm very glad you said yes.
Well, no, you can say no to him, but you're going to have to say no 47,000 times.
490
because he's not giving 497 times 7, right? 70 times 7.
Well, I do appreciate that you did say yes. And
yes.
This has been an incredible ride so far, and I'm looking forward to all the other things we're going to do in the future.
Yeah, God bless you guys, man.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Later.